Hi there, I'm Granny Fisher, and today I'm going to give you some tips on stocking up for medical supplies in case of, some kind of crisis or emergency. And right now we're all in the middle of a pandemic, and there are riots in the major cities, and we've got an election coming up, so there are a lot of unknowns, a lot of variables in the next few months, and so it is wise to stock up on some basic medical supplies. Now, what I want to suggest is that if you have a health insurance program like Humana, Blue Cross Blue Shield, or even Medicare, you might be able to access some over-the-counter pharmaceuticals from their online pharmacy. A lot of them have an online pharmacy. So these are some things that I've stocked up on in the last few months. And I just take my $300 every quarter and stock up on things besides some of the basic hardware like a digital blood pressure cuff, an oximeter, which is this little thing here that you put on your finger, and it tells you your respiration rate and the percentage of oxygen in your blood. That a lot of times will give you a heads up that you've got the coronavirus if your oxygen level drops down. And we also got this little handy dandy little touchless thermometer that you hold up to someone's forehead without touching it, and you can take their temperature. So we got those items, those hardware items. I'm going to show you some of the other over-the-counter items that we stocked up on, just to give you some ideas of what might be out there that you could get to put back for hard times. Okay, now I'll just take them one by one and show you what I've got. This is tall naphtate cream. It's good for athlete's foot, yeast infections, things like that. This is an ACE bandage. I didn't realize it was so wide when I ordered it, but this is like an ACE bandage. All of these are generic, but you understand what an ACE bandage is. That's for sprains. This is ibuprofen, okay, for fever, headaches. This is naproxen sodium, which is the same as the name brand Aleve, which is very good for any kind of inflammation. My husband uses it when his gout acts up. This is mucus relief, which is similar to Mucinex or Mucinex, and is good for relieving congestion in your lungs, which with flu season coming up and a pandemic of coronavirus going on, that could be very useful. You need to get the congestion out of your lungs so you don't have pneumonia. We'll just go counterclockwise here. This is a heating pad that you put on injured muscles, sore muscles, and it heats up. This is actually a name brand ACE, but it's an ankle brace with Velcro that you can put on your ankle if you sprain your ankle. Cotton swabs like Q-tips for cleaning the ears, all kinds of things you can use those for. This is medicated foot powder. It's like Gold Bond powder. It's got menthol in it, eucalyptus, things like that, and it's really good for relieving a lot of problems. This is a knee brace with these little elastic stays on the side, so if you injure your knee, you can put that on as a support. This is a urinary tract infection test kit. It's got 3 tests in it to check and see if a woman or anyone has a urinary tract infection. And then this ties in with it. This is a douche, which is actually very cheap. You can get these at any drugstore, but this is very important if a woman has a urinary tract infection. This is Deepwood's Off bug spray. Boy, if you have to pick blackberries or work in your garden or milk goats in the summertime, you need this. It's for fleas, ticks, no-see-ums, mosquitoes. These are waterproof Band-Aids, which I really like the waterproof Band-Aids. They keep the moisture out of your wound, out of minor wounds. This is pain and fever reliever. It's like acetaminophen. It's like Tylenol, but it's a children's Tylenol. That could be essential if you have children in your family or in your group that might end up running a fever and you need to bring the fever down. This is an immune support like the airborne vitamin supplements. It's got a lot of vitamin C and some other vitamins in it. It's really good, chewable, so it's easy for anyone to take. Right here we've got some Oragel, which is not only good for toothache, which is what it's originally for. It's good for children whose gums hurt because they're cutting teeth. It's also good to relieve any kind of minor pain. It'll numb the pain. And these are lip treatment. They're like a medicated lip balm. This is a chest rub. It's like a Vapo Rub, and it goes well with the Mucinex. And I've lost track of where it's at, but this is good if you have chest congestion. You rub it on your chest or on your back, and some people recommend rubbing it on the soles of your feet, and it will relieve congestion, ease breathing when somebody has the flu or a cold. And right here is an acid reducer. This is like Pepsid AC, so if you have acid reflux or in stressful situations, a lot of people have an acidy stomach, and so this might come in really handy this year. And I've got these flossers. They're like the Plackers brand, and they're just little toothpicks, plastic toothpicks with a little flossing string on there. And you don't realize how much that helps keep you from having to go to a dentist, because most of the cavities that develop in a person's mouth are usually between the teeth. And if you just use one of these about once a day and brush your teeth once a day, a lot of times that'll avoid any kind of dental problems. Well, I think that's about everything. And I just wanted to give you an idea of what some of the things you might want to stock up on that are over the counter. And if you have a good health insurance program, these are probably going to be available through their online pharmacy or some other service that they have available to you. So just giving you some ideas for the months ahead. This is Granny Fisher. I'll see you next time.